Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to explain REST parameters. REST parameters represents an indefinite number of parameters. It packs arguments into an array when you pass arguments to a function. Here's how using REST parameters would be useful. I have 5 different variables. I would like to sum a varying amount of these variables. Using console.log, I will invoke a sum function which we will need to declare. Let's pass in variables a and b to begin with. I need a matching function that is named sum that accepts 2 arguments. Function sum, arguments a and b. We will simply return a plus b. So this returns 3. Variables a and b are arguments. What if I would like to add another argument, like c? This specific sum function isn't suitable for 3 arguments. I would need a sum function that accepts 3 arguments this time. A, B, C. Return A plus B plus C. Then I could accept 3 arguments. But wait, what if I have to pass in another argument, like D? Well, this function no longer is suitable. I would need to create another function that accepts 4 arguments. A, B, C, D. Return A plus B plus C plus D. You can kind of see where I'm going with this. We have 3 different sum functions. If this time we need to pass in 2 again, 2 arguments, we receive not a number. We would need to give each of these functions a unique name, like sum2, sum3, sum4. But this isn't practical. Wouldn't it be better if we had a function that could accept an indefinite number of parameters? Well, we can with the REST parameters. So let's get rid of all this code. We will declare a function that will accept any number of arguments. Function sum. The REST parameters will pack these arguments into an array. So we will use the 3 dots for the REST parameters. Then we need a name for this array, like numbers. If our elements are within an array, we would just need some way to access those elements. There's a couple different ways you could do this. I'm going to create a total, let total equal 0, and we will iterate over our array. For let number of our array numbers, we will take our total, increment it by our number, and then at the end, return total. This time we can pass 2 arguments to this function, or 3, or 4, 5, doesn't matter. So that's the benefit of using REST parameters. They represent an indefinite number of parameters. When you call a function that has REST parameters, it will pack the individual arguments into an array. Then you would just need some way to access the elements of that array. You can mix and match the parameters. For example, you could say x and y. If I was to write it this way, these first 2 arguments will be x and y respectively, and any arguments afterwards would be packed into this array. If you're mixing and matching REST parameters along with some named parameters, make sure that the REST parameters take up the last parameter within this function. So yeah, that's REST parameters. If you would like a copy of this code, I'll post this to the comment section down below. If you haven't already, smash that like button, leave a random comment down below, and subscribe if you'd like to become a fellow bro.